get used to it, Mother. It's the gas alarm.
Gas? I don't smell anything. It hasn't started yet, has it?
No, not yet, Mother.
Next weekend, they say.
Arthur's just giving us our marching orders.
Marching? I don't think I should go for that.
ARP, Lady B.
What?
Air raid precautions, Granny.
Oh, but I don't see how you can take precautions. The Tommies had a saying in the Great War, if a shell has your name on it, I should imagine it's the same thing with bombs.
Oh, Mother, there's not much you can do about a direct hit. But we can do a lot to protect ourselves from blasts, splinters, gas and so on.
Do you think they'll use gas on civilians?
They didn't in the Great War.
They weren't Nazis then, Mother.
They didn't have long-range bombers to make mass attacks.
Don't be so cheerful, Jack. You sound as if you're looking forward to it.
Order, please. Let's get on with it.
But, Daddy, even if they did use gas, they wouldn't use it right out here in the middle of the country, would they?
Birmingham's awfully near. You get a fresh northeasterly blowing.
Jack.
Sorry.
Now, first of all, blackout. When it starts, there'll be a total blackout throughout the country. There'll be no street lights, no car headlights, and no lights shining from any house. Gates. Oh, George Byrne will be arriving tomorrow to measure up for blackout boards. Every window in the house. When he arrives, I'd like to show him around and give him any help he needs.
Very good, sir.
Now, next, the shelter.
And apart from the floating gas cloud, do you really see Winchley or even Horbury as a target for bombers?
No, not immediately, perhaps. There may be troops billeted in the area. And one of the large houses may be taken over as a headquarters. And there's always a chance that a stray bomber may unload itself. So when the alarm sounds, I want you all to go to the cellar.
And you, Arthur?
I shan't be here, Mother. Gates.
Aye, aye, sir.
When the carpenter arrives, I want you to take him down to the cellar. He's going to supply some stout timbers.
Whatever for?
To shore it up. You don't want the house collapsing in on you, do you?
And next, gas. Now, perhaps you can take care of that department, Jack.
As long as I'm still here.
Yes, I want to make quite sure that every possible air inlet can be sealed off.
But it'll be like the black hole of Calcutta. We shan't be able to breathe.
Mother, gas attacks won't last that long. There'll be enough air to keep it going. Mrs. Gates,
Yes, Commander.
I want you to help Mrs. Poole and Vicky equip the cellar.
Very good, sir.
I've arranged for some camp beds to be delivered, but you need some blankets and pillows and so on.
Oh, and a cot for the baby. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, of course, and a certain amount of food and drink.
A lot of drink there already, Arthur. They'll all be getting blotto on your best claret.
For heaven's sake, Jack, it is supposed to be serious.
But I can't understand why all of a sudden. We've had heaps of alarms during this past year, and nothing has come of any of them. Why is this so different?
Because, Mother, Mr. Chamberlain has flown to Germany twice in the last 10 days. And the only result has been that Hitler has increased his demands. The Czechs have rejected his ultimatum. They've got a new government, and they've mobilized. The Russians have said they'll fight if we do. The French have called up their reservists, and our Mediterranean fleet has been brought up to strength. And I hope that the whole fleet will be mobilized tomorrow. Yet, in spite of this, Hitler still insists that he'll march into the Sudetenland on Saturday unless the Czechs give way by Wednesday.
I've already had mine fitted, ma'am.
Yes, I know, but I want to see if you can wear it and retain your usual dignity.
I don't think anybody could.
Well, then you must try, for the sake of the staff.
Well, the staff has not as yet been issued with respirators.
Oh, thank you, Parsons.
I beg your pardon.
Respirators. Now, that's a much nicer word than gas masks. I must remember that.
Will that be all, ma'am?
No, you haven't tried it on yet?
You insist?
Oh, yes, I do. As a contribution to ARP and Layford.
Very good, madam.
Yes, that's quite pretty.
Well,
Well, no, not exactly pretty. Can you breathe in there?
no, madam.
Oh, dear. Yes, I thought perhaps the design was a little less than successful. But please do not tell the staff that. When they are issued with them, even if they can't wear them, they must always carry them about.
Yes, if they're still with us.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry to say, madam, that some of the staff may desert us in a crisis.
Oh, really? Why?
Many of the young ladies have heard from their mothers about the wages to be earned in factories in wartime.
Ah, yes. Well, that is very understandable. Patriotic, as well as profitable. Yes, well, I'm very pleased that the staff are leaving.
Pleased?
Yes, well, I'll tell you about it later. I must go now. I shall be late for church.
You will pray for peace, won't you, madam?
I did tell you I was lunching at Larkfield.
I wonder how long this charming custom of sherry after church will survive.
Presumably as long as the sherry lasts.
No, we're going to be all right. It's going to be a short war.
Oh, for heaven's sake, don't say that.
Mother, you can't want a long one.
Certainly not. But it's unlucky to say that. It's what everybody said last time. It'll be over by Christmas. And look what happened. 4 endless years of slaughter.
Who said it was going to be short anyway?
Well, Geoffrey.
Well, what does he know about it?
Well, he says that Germany's very short of oil and all sorts of other raw materials, and the only thing we have to do is impose a tight blockade.
Only? And how does he suppose we're going to do that, having run down our fleet over the past 20 years?
Well, there's the French fleet, and if Italy remains neutral...
If?
Well, I suppose the Russians must have some ships.
There's always the Swiss Navy.
You're being funny again.
No, I'm afraid there's any question of a blockade. We're likely to be the victims, the way Germany's built up a submarine fleet. No, I'm afraid Geoffrey's got hold of the wrong end of the stick, as usual. But then he hasn't been notoriously balanced in his judgments recently.
Oh, but he is now. He's a new man, or should I say man revived. He's working all out, he's making his directors jump through hoops, and he's demanding an almost impossible level of production.
Yes, I've noticed that at Pool Aviation. Jolly good thing Peter's not here at the moment, otherwise he'd be made to jump through hoops too. And they might have one of those blazing rows.
Well, he's going to be back all too soon. Which raises an interesting question. What is Laura going to do? Go on living alone at the mill house, counting the days till Peter comes back on leave?
No, 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 no. If I know Laura, she'll want to be in the thick of it, driving an ambulance or something.
Well, that means I should be living alone at the mill house. Vicky, darling, you know Laura best. What do you think?
Vicky, darling.
I'm sorry, but you're all busy chattering away, happily making plans for the future. As if there's going to be any future. Well, I suppose there might be for some of you, but there isn't for me.
I'm sorry. That was tactless of us. But I understand. We all understand.
No, I'm sorry. Of course you must all make plans. Everyone's life is going to be changed. When are you leaving for London?
This evening?
I want to come with you.
Oh, do you think that's wise?
After this week, Klaus and I will never see each other again. Let us have our last few days together.
Vicky...
Please,
don't...
take me.
All right, Vicky.
Bless you. Now, do you think I could give myself a stiffish drink?
Yes, yes, of course.
Let me be your barman.
Oh, I hope it'll be all right.
Well, you couldn't have not taken her, could you?
Oh, what a mess. Rosie, what did you mean about you living alone at the mill house?
Well, apparently the army want to take over Layford Park as a convalescent home for officers, which is just as well as half my staff seem to be leaving.
Why don't you move in here?
Oh, would that be wise or even proper?
Well, I shan't be here all that much. And Mother will be here to act as a chaperone, if that's what you're worrying about.
Oh, I'm not worrying about it. I was just thinking about the gossip.
Rosie, why don't we, regularize the position?
Excuse me, Commander.
Yes, Gates.
Gates, the balloon gone up already, has it?
Oh, no, sir. No, not as far as I know. But I wonder if I might have a word with you, sir.
Of course, Gates. Carry on.
Well, I did mean in private, sir.
Oh? Is it urgent?
Well, I'd like to talk to you, sir, before you go back to London.
All right, Gates. I'll see you in my study after lunch.
Oh, thank you very much.
Gates.
My lady?
Petrol.
What do you mean, Mother? Petrol?
You know, Phyllis, that smelly stuff that makes motors go.
Helps the aeroplanes a bit too.
Mother, we all know what petrol is, but what about it?
Arthur, you're being very dense. But after all, you've been in Parliament for a year, haven't you?
Mother, why did you suddenly shout out petrol?
Rationing, Arthur. I know you spent most of the war at sea in your comfortable ships, and I don't think you realized what a time we had trying to keep the home fires burning without enough fuel, or food, or petrol. Of course, it may be different now. Perhaps we grow the stuff here.
You know we don't.
Then I suggest that tomorrow Gates goes out and buys enough petrol to see us through. 100 gallons. 1,000 gallons. I don't know. And we could store it in vats and tubs.
I hardly think vats and tubs will do.
Well, I don't care what you put it in, as long as it's something sensible.
Mother, what you're suggesting is hoarding. It's absolutely monstrous.
I would call it prudent, Arthur. Very difficult for me to visit my friends without the motor.
Mother, we're not fighting this war so that you can visit your friends.
We're not fighting any war yet, so anything we do now is all right.
All right, Gates, I'll see you after lunch.
Oh, yes.
Now, Mother, enough of this.
Well, what have I done wrong?
You know perfectly well what you've done wrong. Suggesting that we hoard petrol and then discussing it in front of the servants.
Well, Gates has got to know, hasn't he? He'll have to see about storing it.
I can't think why everyone said the Victorians were so moral.
They weren't, you know. They were discreet. But you're not being very discreet, Lady B. You go on like this, you'll end up in Holloway.
Hollywood? Well, I must admit I've always had a penchant for John Barrymore.
All right, Mother. You spend your war in Hollywood with the Barrymores. I'm sure they'll never be short of petrol.
Rosie, you said Laura and Peter would be back soon. But why? I thought they were staying out there to the end of next week.
Well, yes, that was the plan, darling, but Peter's adjutant rang up. The squadron is on standby. They want Peter back.
That's what Klaus wants too. To go home and stand by. That's what we're all doing, isn't it? Standing by.
Where on earth have you been?
Getting your cough mixed.
Bless you, but why so long?
I got held up in the square.
The Place.
If you insist.
Watching la Grande Armée marching off to war.
Marching. Slouching. Bloody frogs.
Darling, gone very jingo all of a sudden. How can you possibly talk like that about our glorious allies?
Glorious allies? My foot. Useless.
I hope not. We will be in the soup. Give me a Dubonnet and then we'll have some lunch.
They're regular armies, all right, of course. They got some first-class regiments. It's those wretched, weedy conscripts they called up. They'll never fight. They'll use their rifles to shoot their officers in the back. They're all Bolshevik.
Surely not.
The only time they came to life was when one of their corporals started them singing the Internationale.
Yes, well, that's something we'll all have to get used to, isn't it?
What?
Take it easy, darling. I'm not pro-Bolshevik. You should know that, after what one saw in Spain. But if the Russians are going to be...
Fat lot of good they'll be.
Oh, those millions.
Cannon fodder. Without any generals, anyway.
Come off it, Peter.
They're experienced ones. Old Stalin put pay to them in his last little purge. You know, in his way, Uncle Joe's as crazy as Uncle Adolf.
Peter.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't we forget about Stalin and Hitler for the moment?
I'm sorry.
We are supposed to be on honeymoon still.
Second honeymoon.
What's wrong with that?
Absolutely nothing. In fact, I think I prefer second honeymoons.
D'accord, mon cher. Attendez un moment. I suppose you better find out what they want. Is it?
Yes, this is it.
Call up.
Not exactly. Stand by.
What's the difference?
Nothing really when it comes to general mobilization. I'm afraid we'll have to go back.
Yes, of course. I'll go and start packing.
No, not yet. All the trains will be impossibly crowded with all the troop movement. None of the airlines will have any spare seats.
What do you suggest we do? Hitchhike?
I pre-warned Biggins that we might want to travel tomorrow, or Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest.
Yes, I suppose it was obvious.
So if we can get away tomorrow, means we can be in Birmingham on Tuesday, and I can report for duty on Wednesday.
Report for duty. Report for death.
Laura.
Sorry. Sorry. Not my style, is it? Good old Laura. She's tough. She can take anything.
Please, darling.
No, all right, Peter. I really am sorry. Go and telephone Biggins.
I will. And then we're going to have one of those glorious French meals that last for hours.
A Lucullan feast with all the spécialités de la maison.
And then our blissful siesta.
And to hell with Hitler and all his works. I was mad, wasn't I, that time in Germany with Vicky? I quite fell for the little man. He really is a spellbinder, you know.
Well, at least you're not under his spell now. Shall we go?
Hitler's bewitched the German people.
Yes, sir.
I think he's infallible. And we've played into his hands.
How's that, sir?
Appeasement, Gates. Appeasement. He thinks that we're an effete people.
Oh, what, sir?
Decadent, feeble. He thinks we haven't got the will to fight.
Ah, well, now, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, sir.
What about fighting?
That's right, sir. I want to get back.
What, into the Royal Marines?
Yes, sir.
Well, forgive me, Gates, I don't want to offend you, but aren't you a little bit long in the tooth for active service?
Oh, there'll be plenty of jobs for older men, sir. The depot, there'll be one in mess waiters, drivers, and so on.
Yes, I can understand you wanting to get back into uniform. I feel the same way myself. But don't you think your job here is equally important?
Aren't you? Taking Lady Bourne to church, sir. Mowing the lawn, keeping the flower beds tidy. No, sir.
Growing food. Enlarging the kitchen garden. You may even have to plough up the lawn. And, of course, generally looking after the place while I'm away.
Oh, I'm sorry, Commander.
Gates, you're on the reserve. They'll call you up when they want to. Why not wait for that?
But I want to get back, sir.
Always assuming they'll have you. If they extend the corps, it may take some time.
Well, I can try.
Well, if you're convinced, I can't stop you, of course. But if you go down to the depot at Deal, what about Mrs. Gates?
Oh, well, she'll stay here, sir, of course.
Oh, she? I wonder. Have you told her of your plan?
Well, no, sir, not yet.
Oh. Well, all I ask, Gates, is that you don't do anything in a hurry. After all, we're not at war yet. Here,
Oh, thank you, sir.
take a bit of time. Think it over, Gates. We'll see how things go, all right?
All right, sir. Shall we say until the end of the week, sir? Well, that's when it's supposed to start, isn't it?
Barring a miracle? Yes, Gates. That's when it's supposed to start.
All right.
Yes, all fixed. We fly tomorrow. Lyon, Paris, London. Stay there the night, then on to Birmingham the next day. I can pick up my gear, get you installed in the mill house. It'd be a better idea if you moved into Layford with Rosie.
No.
Less lonely for you. Maybe Rosie would move in to the mill house with you.
Peter, I said no. I'm going up to London with you.
Why not? For a few days before it starts.
No, not for a few days. Oh, dear. I hadn't meant to say this until we got home. But I suppose I better tell you now so you can get used to the idea.
Tell me what?
What I'm going to do in the war.
We know what you're going to do. You're going to move in the mill house or Layford, whichever works out. And then you're going to help Rosie on the WVS. And then you're
Going to what?
Well, we've already discussed this, Laura. You're going to raise a family.
Yes, I was afraid you'd say that.
Why afraid?
Look, I know you want a family. I do too. But when we discussed it, it was on the assumption that life went on as it was.
But he will in Herefordshire. All right, you might have to pull in your belts a bit, with shortages and rationing and so on, but he'd be perfectly safe.
You can't possibly tell. I know what modern war is like, and so do you, for that matter.
But Spain is a civil war.
What difference does that make? The effect's the same. Shells, bullets, bombs, piles of rubble, the unburied corpses and screaming wounded and the starving children who've lost their parents. No, it's not right to bring babies into that kind of world.
For heaven's sake, why didn't you tell me?
Because I hadn't really thought about it before. And if I had said it before we were married, would you have cried off? Was it really lots of little Cartlands you wanted and not me?
I wanted both. Now, surely isn't that what marriage is supposed to be about?
Not in wartime.
But there won't be a war in Herefordshire.
I won't be in Herefordshire either.
Where will you be?
In London or wherever I'm sent. I'm going to join up.
Join up where? As what?
As a driver, in the Fannies if they'll have me, if not in this new ATS thing.
Look, if it's work you want, there'll be plenty of work with Rosie and the WVS.
And I can get on with raising a family, that's what you mean, isn't it?
Well?
No, Peter, the WVS in the rural areas, that's for older women.
And what you're talking of doing is for single women.
And is the Auxiliary Air Force only for single men?
Look, I didn't marry you so you could go and get yourself blasted to smithereens.
And I didn't marry you so you could get shot down in flames.
It's grossly unfair. Been a member of the Auxiliary Air Force before we even met, and you've known it.
Yes. We have wandered from the point slightly, that being our overwhelming desire to become a father, irrespective of what the future may be.
And that's unfair as well. You've always been very keen to be a mother until now, at least you said you were.
I'm sorry, Peter. I really am sorry. But it's not my fault. It isn't your fault either. It's just the way things are. The way they're going to be for everybody. This is our last night before everything changes. Couldn't we say Pax?
Peace? Well, let's call it an armistice.
Good of you to keep Mother company this evening, Rosie.
I'm very fond of her. But I'm afraid I might not be able to do it again this week.
No, that's all right. Phyllis and Jack will be here. It's only tonight they're out.
Good. I am going to be busyish.
Oh, gas masks. Looking for billets for evacuees.
And so on. Actually, Mrs. Hedges has got the dirty work of billeting. I'll only have to keep my eye on things and sort out muddles and soothe people down that she might upset.
Well, that should keep you busy enough.
She'll be expecting you to take some, you know, Arthur. Evacuees, I mean.
Yes, well, I was expecting it.
I don't think Mrs. Gates is going to like it very much.
Well, we'll all have to make sacrifices. I'm leaving it to Phyllis to break it to her.
Coward. It's such a lovely evening. Why don't we... Oh, are you going, Arthur?
As soon as Vicky's ready.
I am ready.
Oh, good. Now, Gates, you've got my bag?
Yes, sir. Your dispatch box is in the car, sir.
Vicky, darling, you're only going for 2 or 3 days. Why that very heavy coat and the enormous suitcase?
You know how changeable the weather is. Goodbye, Granny.
Goodbye, darling. We'll see you on Wednesday or Thursday. Be sure to ring up so that Gates knows which train to meet.
Goodbye, Rosie.
Bye-bye, darling.
Good luck with your WVS work.
Thank you. And as soon as you get back, I'm going to recruit you.
I'll write to you, Rosie, about regularizing the position.
Will you, Arthur?
Yes, I will. Oh, hi, Mother. Keep your pecker up.
My pecker's never been down. It's all of you who are so agitated.
Excuse me, Commander, but the time's...
Yes, all right, Gates. Coming. Oh, bye.
Oh, dear. What a fuss about nothing.
Now, do you really believe that?
Well, I'm not the only one. I was talking to Evelyn on the telephone this afternoon, and he says the 2 Nevilles will never let it happen.
The 2 who?
Neville Chamberlain and Neville Henderson, our ambassador in Berlin.
Of course.
It seems that Ambassador Neville thinks Hitler is right, and the Czechs must give way.
Why?
Well, it's rather complicated, but according to Evelyn, it all goes back to that peace conference in 1919, when they broke up the Austrian Empire and invented a lot of other countries. In fact, they drew a new map of Europe, but they drew it all wrong. And can you wonder, when you think who was responsible? There was that American President Wilson, full of airy-fairy ideas and totally impractical. And old Tiger Clemenceau growling about revenge. That was all he was interested in. And our Mr. Lloyd George, so disgracefully immoral. What a trio to sit down and try to draw a map. Oh, can you wonder we got in such a muddle again so soon?
Breakfast all right?
Oh, delicious. Far better than my Mrs. Benton makes.
Oh, she's doing the bedrooms.
Oh. What have you been doing?
I've been nowhere special. Just walking about and looking.
Plenty to look at, eh?
Oh, it's amazing what's happened in only a week. Sandbags being piled up outside buildings in Whitehall, trenches in St. James's Park.
And all the parks.
Oh, I suppose so. And the squares. In Vincent Square, boys from Westminster were digging up their own playing fields. And then there were soldiers in the park, not just digging, but standing round a big gun.
One anti-aircraft gun.
One?
No, not literally, of course.
You mean we haven't got enough?
Our anti-aircraft defences are farcical. Thank God you won't be in London when it starts.
No. Do you think it'll be the same in Paris and Berlin? And Munich?
Oh, Paris, certainly. Berlin, probably. Munich, I don't know. Why? Is it because Klaus will be there?
I suppose he will. Till he actually joins his squadron, or whatever they call it.
Have you spoken to Klaus?
Yes. isn't it maddening? He's had to go to Manchester on business for the Reichsbank. So bogus at a time like this. But he's coming here tomorrow, if that's all right.
Oh, it's perfectly all right by me. Vicky, darling, do you think it's a good idea to see Klaus before he goes? Wouldn't it be better?
Yes, I must see him.
Yes. You know, I remember just after you left school, before you went to Germany, your mother and I wondered whether it wouldn't be better to send you to France. Paris was in a turmoil. The Stavisky affair, Front Populaire, riots, marches.
Marches? I nearly forgot. I bought a copy of Modern Life while I was out.
Oh, that interview with Klaus. Well, what's it like?
It's not there.
What?
Well, evidently Miss Scott changed her mind and decided not to write it after all. There's a different piece by her about women in war, about the ATS and the FNA.
Well, that is a relief.
Yes, she was loyal to you after all, and not to her profession. You better ring her up and thank her.
Vicky, I know you don't like Angela, all the
Well,
same.
it doesn't matter whether I like her or not, does it? You do. Any more than it matters who likes Klaus, because I do.
Yes, well, I must get to the Admiralty, and later on the house. I may be late there. What about you?
Oh, I'll be all right. I'm lunching with Prue Berwick. She's a deb with Laura and me. And then this evening, I think I might come back and listen to the wireless, if there's anything on.
I'll tell you what's on. Hitler's speech at the Berlin Sportpalast.
Is it important?
It might be. Might be the miracle we're all hoping for. If he shows any sign of a compromise. Bye, Vicky. Let's keep our fingers crossed, eh?
Good morning, Phyllis.
Oh, Mother, did you sleep well?
Like a log, as they say. Although why they say that, I've never been able to understand. I haven't seen a paper this morning. Is there any news?
Robbery, rape, and murder.
I said news, dear.
Hitler's speech in Berlin last night.
Oh, yes. Has it climbed down a little?
Not that I can see. The ultimatum's still on. Accept the terms by Wednesday, or it's war on Saturday.
Extraordinary. You don't think Evelyn could have been wrong, do you, about the two Nevilles?
It looks like it.
Well, in that case, Phyllis, we have work to do.
What sort of work?
The store cupboard, just in case.
Well, you know how Arthur feels about hoarding.
Well, he can do as he chooses about the petrol, but the larder is our concern. We must lay in a lot of provisions, plenty of tinned foods.
And gin.
If you insist. We must also bear in mind that the house will be very full on account of evacuees and so on. We'd better make a list. Now, there'll be you and Jack and the baby.
Oh, I don't know about Jack.
Oh, I thought he'd take over in Birmingham as soon as Peter goes.
Unless the RAF accept him.
Oh, well, in that case, he'll be here when he's on leave. We'll put him down anyway. Then there'll be Nanny Gibson and our own Nanny when she gets back.
Jack, what have you been doing?
I've been lending a hand in the cellar. Say, is that for me?
Yes, it's from your tailor. You didn't tell me you'd ordered a new suit.
Very sensible. We should all order new clothes now. It may be difficult later on.
Yes, well, I must go and clean up and change and so on.
Not now, Phyllis, dear. We have work to do.
Hello? Oh, my darling. Welcome back. Peter.
Rosie. I'm sorry we're late. We had a spot of engine trouble and had to stay the night in Paris.
Oh, you poor things.
Oh, we were all right. I don't know what else put us up.
No, being summoned back from your honeymoon. You should have got married in the summer as planned.
Yes, weren't we fools?
Still, we have to take everything on the chin these days, I hear. Well, now, what news of our allies?
Well, I wouldn't say too good from the little we saw in Paris.
Anyone who can has gone off to the country in rather a hurry.
Yeah, of course, there's a lot of bravado about this impregnable Maginot Line, and they shall not pass. But I'd say the general atmosphere was one of subdued panic. And a few people we saw at the Dunois, they seemed to be more worried about their own communists than the Germans.
Oh, dear, dear. Oh, well, perhaps they'll back their ideas up a bit when it comes to the point. Well, you must be exhausted after your journey. We'll have an early lunch, and then you can have a rest.
Oh, absolutely not. I've just come to pick up my gear. Let's get Parsons to help me pack. And then after lunch, I'm straight off to London.
Me too.
Oh, no. Why must you?
Don't ask that, or you'll start Peter off again.
Certainly would.
In spite of the fact that we agreed I should do
We agreed to differ until you changed your mind.
Or until you did.
For heaven's sake, Rosie, talk some sense into her.
Parsons?
Why must I always be the one to talk sense? Trouble in paradise?
Trouble in purgatory. Peter wants me to spend the war producing babies, regularly, one a year, every autumn after his Christmas leave.
Oh, darling, don't exaggerate.
Am I? Well, perhaps, but that's the principle of the thing. He goes off to the wars and I sit at home spinning.
Well, someone has to spin, and there has to be a new generation.
To inherit what? A shambles.
You want to be in the thick of things, do you?
Weren't you in the WRNS in the last war?
Yes, only towards the end, and I wasn't married.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rosie, but I've quite made up my mind. Only Peter's... well,
Yes, Peter has some very old-fashioned ideas.
Mr. Cartland, madam.
Oh, thank you, Parsons.
I keep telling Parsons there's no need to announce me. Rosie, dear.
Hello.
Laura? How nice.
Well, it's always a pleasure to see you, Geoffrey, but now...
Now we're divorced.
Oh, please.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that. What were you going to say?
Well, it's a pleasure to see you, but how can you tear yourself away from your tanks?
Tanks? What tanks? Oh, never mind, that's a state secret.
You mean there aren't any?
Well, how did you guess? But there are hundreds of what they now call thin-skinned vehicles parked on dispersal at Elsmore, which, if you remember, was the whole point of the Elsmore project.
Oh, I remember it very well, Geoffrey, one of your coups.
Yes, so I've come to warn you. No matter how safe you may feel yourselves to be, it only takes one Irishman to spot them and pass the word, and this place becomes a target area. So ARP, Rosie. Don't neglect it.
No, I won't forget. But the Army is taking over Layford Park as a convalescent home for officers, so I imagine they'll make their own arrangements.
And what about Larkfield?
Oh, I'm on my way there now to give them the same warning.
My God.
What? Oh,
Come here, Jack, and let me have a look at you. Yes, it suits you. Don't you think, Phyllis?
No, I don't. I think it's ghastly. Why didn't you tell me before? You never tell me anything now.
well, I'd no idea the tailor would run it up so quickly. Must have been a surge of patriotism among the cutters, I suppose.
Oh, don't be stupid. I'm not talking about the uniform. Why didn't you tell me they'd accepted you?
Well, because, well, they haven't, actually. Not yet.
Then what on earth do you think you're playing at?
Jumping the gun, so that I shall be ready when the call comes.
If it comes.
I'm quietly confident.
But if you're not commissioned yet, is it wise
No,
for
of
you-
course it's not. He's mad. Go and take it off at once. If anyone sees you masquerading in that get-up, you'll be run in for false pretenses, passing yourself off as an officer and a gentleman.
I don't think you have to be a gentleman in the Royal Air Force.
May I come in?
No. Oh, Geoffrey, yes, of course.
I don't believe it. Well, I'm sorry. Good morning, Lady Morgan.
Mr. Cartland.
Whose idea was this? Trying to pass off as a hero? You know perfectly well Pool Aviation will have a lot of very essential work to do in this war, ferrying supplies for the services and so on.
Yes, well, let's talk about that later, shall we? I suppose I'd better go and change.
Well, I'm sorry, but I think it's irresponsible and self-indulgent.
It hasn't actually happened yet.
What?
He's jumped the gun, as he puts it. He's indulging a childish passion for dressing up.
Do you want him to go?
It's the last thing in the world I want.
All right, don't worry. I'll see it doesn't go any further.
Can you?
Well, a man of his age in essential work. A word to the Ministry of Supply, passed on to the Air Ministry.
Geoffrey, you're a marvel. How can I ever thank you?
Oh, don't try. My motives are entirely selfish. I'm going to need Jack Poole.
Oh, for heaven's sake, don't tell him what you're doing.
Oh, certainly not.
And you, Mother, not a word to anyone, not even your old flame.
You should know that I never gossip about the family.
No, Mother.
Now, I'm going up to the WVS headquarters in London, Parsons. I shall be leaving immediately after lunch by car and taking Mr. and Mrs. Peter with me.
Very good, madam.
I shall be staying the night, but coming back tomorrow. Oh, and Captain Oldershaw will be here for tomorrow night, but I'll telephone you in any case. Oh, answer it in here.
Yes, ma'am. Mayford Park? Oh, yes, hold on, please. I'll find out. It's Miss Elizabeth. Dr. Bourne, I should say.
Thank you. Hello, Liz, my dear. How are you? Good. Vicky? Oh, she's at Larkfield. No, of course she's in London. Yes. Well, she went up to say goodbye to Klaus, poor child.
When do you leave?
Soon. I must be at the aerodrome in 2 hours.
That's all right. I'm all ready.
For what?
I'm coming with you.
To see me off?
No, to Germany.
It'd be nice if you could fly with me and then fly back, but it's too late. All the seats in there.
All right, I'll go by sea and by rail and meet you in Munich.
But you might not be able to get back in time.
I'm not coming back. I'm going with you to stay.
Well, Vicky, how many times have you talked with us? You know it is impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
This is impossible, and you know it is.
You're only repeating that because you've always said it. Why is it impossible?
Apart from any other reason, because your father would not permit it.
He wouldn't stop me by force.
I think he might if he knew. He understands as well as I do that it would not be safe for you in Germany.
Safe? It won't be safe anywhere with you and Peter and thousands of others trying to shoot each other out of the sky and millions of civilians being blown up in their houses.
But,
Why
Vicky,
can't...
I do not mean that it would not be
Don't
safe.
keep interrupting me. You're turning into a bully. I suppose you're still a Nazi at heart. You just want to go back alone and marry some great blue-eyed blonde of a Fräulein and raise Aryan brats for the Führer.
Have you finished?
Except to say that if you love me, you'll let me come and we'll be married and be together for whatever time we have left.
Although we have spoken of this so many times, you still do not understand.
I do understand. Don't treat me like a half-witted child.
Vicky, let me say it once more. When I speak of not safe, I do not mean not safe because of the war. In war, everyone takes his chance. I mean not safe as a British citizen living in Germany. You've been turned at the least.
I won't be British when I'm married to you.
Even as my wife, perhaps even more so. The English MP's child, who is daughter-in-law to the disloyal General von Heinig. Believe me, it'd be so easy for me to say, yes, do come. And I would be so happy, but...
Oh, then why not say it? Why behave like this?
I behave like myself because I think of your future and not of my own present.
Oh, you're so noble, aren't you? And so insensitive. And so cruel. And so German.
Please, we cannot part like this. Please, try and be calm and sensible.
Perhaps I would be better off without you. If all our life we're going to be calm and sensible.
Now, Mrs. Gates, let's try and be calm and sensible and get to the bottom of this.
It's no good, Mrs. Poole. I can't be doing with it.
But what can't you be doing with, Mrs. Gates?
Refugees, my lady.
What? Oh, you mean evacuees?
Doesn't matter what they're called.
Yes, I was going to tell you about them.
But Mrs. Hedges has just told me. It seems that we're going to get a pack of women and children dumped on us.
Not a pack, Mrs. Gates. The house will be very full as it is. Maybe a mother with 2 young children, or perhaps a couple of older children on their own.
And am I supposed to cook and clean for a lot of dirty brats from the slums of Birmingham?
Not necessarily dirty.
You haven't seen them slums, madam.
And not necessarily from the slums.
And they won't be dirty after they've been put in a bath and scrubbed.
And who's going to do that? I mean, Daddy's not back yet, and even if she was, I don't... No, it's no good, my lady. I'm going to look for war work.
No, I forbid it. We cannot have this war made an excuse for everyone to go off and do something different. Otherwise, what are we fighting for?
Well, I'm very sorry, my lady. But if Gates is going back into Marines,
Is
well,
he?
I don't... Well, he says he is. And if he does, well, I don't see why I shouldn't do my bit and all.
You can do your bit here, looking after us.
Begging your pardon, madam, but I'd hardly call that war work.
Excuse me, my lady, but I didn't know Mrs. Gates was going to speak out now. I did ask her to stop and think before she said anything.
I hope you haven't been listening to her nonsense.
It's not nonsense.
We couldn't help listening, Gates.
But now that Mrs. Gates has got it off her chest, may I suggest a little prudence on both your parts? I mean, do look before you leap. And remember, patriotism is not enough. And now, Mrs. Gates, I've made a list of things that we shall need for the store cupboard. And I want you to read it very carefully, and then take a pen and write down any additions you feel we should make.
How horrible, fantastic, incredible it is that we should be digging trenches and trying on gas masks here because of a quarrel in a faraway country between people of whom we know nothing.
Oh, poor Mr. Chamberlain. He's in an impossible situation.
But war is a fearful thing. And we must be very clear before we embark on it that it is really the great issues that are at stake, and that the call to risk everything in their defense when all the consequences are weighed is irresistible. For the present, I ask you to wait as calmly as you can for the events of the next few days.
Oh, come along in. What a very pleasant coincidence that we met outside like that. Restores my faith in Kismet.
It wasn't really a coincidence. I was on my way round to see if you were back from the house. I spent most of the day around the corner in Grosvenor Place.
Oh, really?
Yes, the new Women's Army, the ATS.
Oh, yeah, interviewing Tommies. Oh, no, it can't have been Tommies. What's the female equivalent of a Tommy?
I don't know. I'd have to invent a word. An Angela, perhaps?
Oh, well, hardly. Well, I don't suppose you want vermouth at this time of night.
No.
Whiskey, brandy?
Whiskey and a lot of soda.
Ah.
Arthur, I was only on my way round because I had a message in the office to say that you telephoned.
I did indeed telephone to thank you.
Oh?
Oh, you know what I mean. For suppressing that interview between Liz and Klaus and that dreadful friend of Liz's.
Suppressing? Is that what you think I did?
Well, it wasn't published.
No.
Well, didn't you?
Arthur, I came to make the peace and to say goodbye.
Well, where are you going?
Paris, Prague, anywhere I can get.
Oh, why?
The new series, Women and War.
Oh, shouldn't it be Women at War?
We're not yet, are we?
Did you hear Chamberlain on the wireless?
Yes. Faraway country, people of whom we know nothing?
Exactly.
You don't think he's getting ready to sell out?
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think so. Not even the PM would do a thing like that. The cabinet would never support him.
Simon and Halifax?
Yes, but some of the younger men, Duff Cooper and... Oh. Do you know, the PM said that he'd announced the mobilization of the fleet when he went on the wireless. He didn't say a word.
Has the fleet been mobilized?
No, yes, there's no secret about it. It'll be in the papers tomorrow. But he should have made a point of it.
He should have made a threat of it.
Yes, if you like. The only thing that men like Hitler understand is action. Decisive action, not a lot of diplomatic soft soap. Do you know, I really believe this war could have been averted if we'd made a formal alliance with Russia and France to guarantee Czechoslovakia.
An alliance with Russia. Let them into the Balkans. Would that really be a good idea?
No, it would have been an appalling idea, but the lesser of two evils. As it is, Chamberlain makes scuttling noises on the wireless, and that makes Hitler believe that we haven't got the stomach to fight.
You know, it's curious to think that this time next week we'll all be in the thick of it and this sort of talk will be forgotten. In a way, it'll be a relief after hovering on the brink for so long.
Yes. No more doubts, no more heart-searchings. You know, in a way, I wish you could start now, instead of having to wait till Saturday.
Oh, don't say that. I want to get at least as far as Paris before the railways are swamped with troop trains.
When are you going?
Thursday.
Take care of yourself, Angela.
We'll all be trying to do that, I imagine. I wish I wasn't so sure that I'm going to be absolutely terrified. Even the thought of an air raid gives me butterflies.
Well, it's the same for everybody, except those without any imagination.
Yes, of course. I shouldn't have mentioned it. Look, I really ought to be going. I've got millions of things.
Angela, I want to tell you how grateful I am about that article. When it came to the point, your loyalty was to your friends, and not to profession.
Arthur, I should have told you when I first arrived.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, that'll probably be Jim Ferris. He's a Labour backbench that lives in the block. I'll tell him to come back later. Rosie?
Now, don't say a word. If you're busy, I won't stay.
Oh.
I'm only dropping Laura. I came to see Vicky if she's in. If not, I'll... Oh, hello.
Hello.
Good evening, Miss Scott. Arthur, I'm very sorry. I should have rung before.
Oh, no.
It's all right, Mrs. Cartland. I was just leaving. I only came in for a moment to say goodbye.
Oh, are you going away?
Yes, abroad for my journal.
Oh, how exciting for you. It'll be a consolation, too, won't it? For your disappointment over the interview with Klaus and Liz.
Disappointment? What do you mean? Angela withdrew her article.
No, I didn't.
What?
If that's what I thought you really thought, I'd never have mentioned it, Arthur.
I was trying to tell you, Arthur, when the bell rang. I can't think what Mrs. Cartland knows about it.
Because Liz telephoned me. Her doctor friend was very angry when the article didn't appear. So she rang Modern Life. They told her.
Told her what, for heaven's sake?
Well, Miss Scott was just about to explain. I'm sure she'll do it much better than me.
I didn't withdraw the article, Arthur. I wanted them to publish it. But it was spiked because there just wasn't room for it. Well, so much has happened in the world in the last 2 weeks that that article was dead. I really was trying to tell you. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. I don't suppose we'll meet again unless we survive the Holocaust. Goodbye, Mrs. Cartland. Laura?
Please don't go on my account. I'm not staying.
Oh, I must. When one's going into exile, there's so much to do. So many loose ends to tie up, apart from the bore of the actual packing. Goodbye, Arthur. See you again when peace breaks out, perhaps.
Oh, goodbye, Angela. Good luck with your...
That was pretty bitchy, wasn't it? Well, wouldn't you have been?
I expect so. Only I wouldn't have done it so well.
Trying to worm her way back into Arthur's affections, but
I'm sorry about that.
you have nothing to be sorry about.
Actually, we came to see Vicky. Or at least I did. But I gather she's not in.
Oh? Well, she's probably in a bedroom somewhere.
Oh, well, I'll go and have a look.
Rosie, please believe me. I had no idea Angela was coming in. She just dropped in out of the blue.
As I did. One should never do it, and one never learns. Well, please, don't make excuses. It's none of my business.
But, Rosie, it is.
She's gone.
Vicky? Well, she's probably gone out to dinner or something.
No, her room's empty. No luggage, no clothes, nothing except this note for you.
Oh? My God, the silly little fool.
Oh, what is it?
She's gone chasing after Klaus.
To his flat.
To Germany.
Oh, my God, but that's appalling. Can't you get onto the Home Office and stop her?
Too late. She left this morning. Whatever route she took, she'll be out of the country by now. And on her way to Munich.